Nah, letak kat sini Go Live punya link ni.
Ambil link YouTube balik.
Sekejap. Ya, saya dah link YouTube. Okay, link YouTube lah. Akan. Kecik guru. Apa dia bagi stream sekejap ni? Lagu lah. Nak ambil sekejap. Nak ambil YouTube punya link. Sekejap. Tak ambil eh.
Kopi dekat balik tak? Ada dah last satu.
Tapi alamat dia nak ambil tu.
Kopi tu. Pergi dekat ni. Pergi dekat.
You send me your sister's this one?
Sekejap.
You have the kayu data earlier.
Tadi tak ambil siap-siap. Ini sebab dia ambil siap-siap. Kan? Okay. So kita start sekarang ya.
Go. Saya akan add masuk. Mana video ni? Tak boleh je.
Institut pendidikanku, kami sentiasa bersedia menjulang etika kerja, berkorban jiwa raga, menjunjung aspirasi bangsa negara tercinta. Kewibawaan berintegriti, keunggulan peribadi, berteraskan keimanan, mendidik anak bangsa. Kami bangga menjadi guru, kerjaya dihormati, tidak jemu menimba ilmu, tapi setulus hati dan budi. Kewibawaan, berintegriti, keunggulan peribadi, berteraskan keimanan, mendidik anak bangsa. Kami bangga menjadi guru, kerjaya dihormati, tidak jemu menimba ilmu, praktik setulus hati dan budi. Malaysia berikrar membentuk guru berkualiti, penyayang visi misi IPG mendukung visi misi IPG.
Hello everyone. A warm welcome to the Deputy Rector of Planning, Research and Innovation, Institute of Teacher Education Malaysia, Ministry of Education Malaysia, Dr. Muhammad Nasruddin bin Basar. The Director of Institute of Teacher Education, Ilmu Has Campus, Dr. Farida binti Yaakob. The Deputy Director, Puan Azlina binti Ahmad. The Senior Lecturer at the Center of Excellence in Learning and Teaching, Academic Affairs, Upper Iowa University, United States of America, Dr. Noriza Abu Hassan Sha'ari. The Head of the Department of Languages, Puan Aliza Alwi. Heads of departments, heads of units, lecturers, and students of IPG Campus Ilmu Has. And last but not the least, all our viewers in Malaysia and abroad who are watching another edition of the Ilmu Has International Academic Discourse Series for this year. Ladies and gentlemen, we have two interesting presentations today by lecturers from the Institute of Teacher Education, Ilmu Has Campus, and the Upper Iowa University, United States of America, with the theme Accessibility Matters. To initiate this event, I would like now to invite Dr. Farida binti Yaakob, the Director of the Institute of Teacher Education, Ilmu Has Campus, to deliver her opening remarks. So, is that enough? Hanafi, later I will send you the script, okay?
Okay, so now,
All right.
Why is Hanafi? I think
Hanafi
Hanafi is frozen.
frozen.
The screen, his screen is frozen kan? I mean, at least on my side.
I think Hanafi got line problem, I think.
Okay.
Maaf line.
Kita kehilangan Hanafi ya.
Saya
Sepatutnya
kat kampung sekarang. Ya.
sepatutnya Hanafi sentiasa ada dalam studio. Dia tak boleh keluar dari studio. Dia dah mana? Okey, dia dah masuk. Okay, no, but we got back Hanafi.
okay.
Okay, sekarang ni kita assume Puan Aliza Alwi jadi pengarah. Puan Aliza Alwi akan say something sebab kita tak ada pengarah lagi kan, video pengarah pun tak ada kan. So bila Puan Aliza Alwi bercakap,
Sekejap je lah.
Hanafi akan buat sign language lah.
Apa? Okay, okay, start Try,
Okay,
try.
you just act something lah, say.
Just say something, a few words saja lah ya. Okay. Yang ni tak payahlah Hanafi, this one. Okay, alright, I will start. Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone from Malaysia as well as from outside Malaysia. Thank you for joining us today. We are very happy to have with us lecturers from the English Department of Languages, Institut Pendidikan Guru Kampus Ilmu Has, Dr. Noriza from Upper Iowa University, the rector, as well as students from IPG Kampus Ilmu Has. Is that enough?
Cik Mahdi, boleh baca doa, Sat?
Start right away.
Tadi dalam speech Dr. Asunta tadi tertinggal untuk baca doa.
Nah, itulah.
Okay, now masuk balik. Tak apa, nanti kita buat betul-betul. Okay.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajmain. Ya Allah ya Rahim, praise be to God, the Lord of the worlds. Peace and blessing be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions, and for those who followed his example till the judgment day. Allahumma ya Allah, on this blessed morning, in conjunction with the launching of creating and using
Cik
accessible
Mahdi,
materials.
tak nampak muka.
Okay. Tertutup kertas. Kita doa. We beseech thee and grateful towards you in favor of all the infinite blessings to us, your humble servant, to live in safe and prosperous life. We seek your blessing for a flawless progress of this event from the beginning till the end. We seek your guidance to steer clear of event that would be detrimental to the progress of this event. Ya Latif, Ya Rahman, please bless us with your tawfiq and hidayah. Please guide IPG Campus Ilmu Has to greatness, peace, glory, and prosperity in this world. Make us responsible intellectuals. Grant us valuable knowledge that will be beneficial to mankind in order to gain your mardatillah. Make us your righteous servants that follow your commands and neglect the sinful act. Please forgive us for our wrongdoings. Ya Munzilal Barakah, bestow peace to our beloved country Malaysia. Preserve us from any threat and disaster, neither man-made nor natural disaster. And to you, Ya Allah, we ask for security and prosperity upon us. Our leaders and our country, bestow patience in us in order to face the challenges from you. Please accept our deeds and please reward us accordingly. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you, Encik Mahadi, for that beautiful prayer. It is true. We start with a prayer and everything will go on smoothly. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite our first speaker. It's supposed to be the director. Okay, just practice out. All right. So it gives me great pleasure. Right. To initiate this event, I would now like to invite Dr. Farida binti Yaakob. She is the director of our Institute of Teacher Education, Ilmu Has campus, to deliver her opening remarks. Dr. Farida. Okay, then thank you, Dr. Farida. And now we move on to the meaty part of our presentations. We have two. The first presenter for today is Puan Aliza Alvi. She's a senior lecturer and as well as the head of the Department of Languages at our Institute of Teacher Education, Ilmu Has campus. Today, she will be speaking to you about ensuring equity in the classroom through inclusion. The title of her presentation is Equity in the Classroom, Enabling the Enabler. It gives me great pleasure to invite Puan Aliza to deliver her presentation. Over to you, Puan Aliza.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Asunta. Okay, first of all, how do I share the slide? Yeah, I've already uploaded. Okay. Okay, so hello everyone. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Rector.
Okay, Puan Aliza, you boleh control the slide kan?
Let me try. Yes. Okay.
So Puan Aliza boleh terus bercakap, you click the slide lah because you know better when to stop and to start.
Okay, so it's moving kan? I mean, okay, alright. Okay. So, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to the rector, IPGK Ilmu Khas, Director Dr. Farida Yaakob, the Deputy Director Puan Azlina binti Ahmad, our invited speaker Dr. Noriza Abu Hassan Ashari, lecturers from the Department of Languages, and colleagues as well as students. Right, I would like to share with you something from my experience as the head of the English Language Department and now the Department of Languages. Something about equity in the classroom, enabling the enabler. So let's look at the background. This is according to UNICEF. An estimated 93 million children worldwide live with a disability. Like all children, children with disabilities have ambitions and dreams for their futures. And like all children, they need quality education to develop their skills and realize their full potential. Yet, children with disabilities are often overlooked in policymaking, limiting their access to education and learning. So, what is the answer to making them involved or making them have education at par with those typical children? The answer is an inclusive education. And according to UNICEF, inclusive education is the most effective way to give all children a fair chance to go to school, learn, and develop the skills they need to thrive. So inclusive education here means all children, children with disabilities, children from the minority group, and typical children, they are all in the same classrooms and in the same schools. So let's talk about equity in education. So what do you mean by equity in education? When we talk about equality in education, we give all children or all students the same opportunities to get the same education, same curriculum. But we do know that students who have disabilities, students from minority language, and students with other problems that we may see, we may not see, they will need further support in order for them to be able to achieve the same level of success as other students. So that is equity in education. In order for them to have equity in education, they will need extra support and also special support from the teachers or the education providers. And here we call them the enablers. So what is the Malaysia's response to this? The Malaysian Education Blueprint states that, okay, I've not found this, so sorry. Okay, can I just go on? Okay. So making inclusive education a reality is quite difficult. Progress comes slowly because inclusive system requires changes at all levels of society. Let's look at the school level. At the school level, teachers must be trained, buildings must be refurbished, and students must receive accessible learning materials. So when we talk about school, the Institute of Teacher Education is also an education institution where we have lecturers or teachers and pupils or students. Okay. So when let's go to the scenario at teacher Institute of Teacher Education, Campus Ilmu Khas. TESOL's, in 2019, the TESOL program received 4 students with varying visual impairments and 1 with ADHD. They joined 24 typical students in the TESOL Foundation program. Now, when they came in, there were a few setbacks. One, lecturers at that time had limited knowledge about the different visual problems. And lecturers also had limited experience teaching blind or partially blind students. Lecturers had never taught students with ADHD. And finally, lecturers had no training in supporting students with visual impairment and ADHD. However, in IK, in Ilmu Khas, we have some advantages. One, we have a special education department with lecturers who are trained in supporting, um, who are trained in training teachers who are going to teach students with learning disabilities, students with visual impairment, students with hearing impairment. So we could refer to these lecturers in the special education department for help. The other advantage that we have is that some lecturers in the TESOL department or Department of Languages had some experience teaching English proficiency courses to visually impaired students from the special education department. Okay. Sorry, time up. So do I need to finish my talk now or do you want me to just stop?
Boleh stop. Okay.
This is a tryout or you want me to finish everything?
Okay, Dr. Suntal, over to you.
Thank you, Puan Anissa. Your main message that inclusion and trust equity is really an important one and something that we all need to ponder upon. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, for any collaboration to succeed, we need committed partners. In this regard, we are very, very fortunate to have an exceptional collaboration partner from Upper Iowa University, USA. We have had her fullest cooperation and participation in the inception, conception, and production of this handbook on creating and using accessible instructional materials. Dr. Noriza Abu Hassan Shari's contribution has indeed been invaluable, and she will be speaking to you about accessibility and why it matters. I would like to invite Dr. Noriza to deliver her presentation. Dr. Noriza, over to you.
Thank you very much. I'm still struggling with my this can be unofficial still, right? We're just practicing, right?
Inofficial.
Okay.
Dr.
I'm
Noriza, you punya kamera tu
yeah.
macam mana kita nak dekat?
Ke bawahkan sikit. Nuriza, bawahkan sikit your camera. We cannot see your chin.
Rugi.
Ah.
Better. Yeah, no better. Again, sikit lagi.
I want to say we cannot see your double chin.
Okay, I'm trying to share just one slide. Am I able to do this? I'm not able to share my slide. Okay, finally. So basically, this is what I'm going to be talking about is, first of all, to provide you with key information that you need in order to proceed or progress in your efforts or your apa orang kata, work in progress towards getting your online course materials accessible. So I will look at it from a global perspective, and then I will tie it to US perspective. in which I will explain what the United States is doing with regards to accessibility. And then I will mention the law and the regulations versus the guidelines that are coming from the perspective outside of Malaysia. And so we can, learn from it or adapt, adopt, or, ambil apa yang perlu to make Malaysia at par with what the world is doing with regards to accessibility. The next one is I do want to highlight what is so obvious to us right now is the visible disability. But what about the invisible disability? So I do want to kind of highlight that also. And then the next one is, do you speak accessibility? Maksudnya, words is very powerful. When we talk about people with disabilities and when we describe them or when we refer to them, are we saying it in the most polite manner or in the manner that people in their shoes would appreciate us to do? So I will touch on that a little bit. And then lepas tu, I will talk about the standards. Now, this standards is not US based, dia bukan US punya, but it is the world standards when it comes to accessibility. It's called WCAG. You spell it WCAG. And so this is what the handbook is based on. And so it is not something yang kita, come up sendiri. This is based on thorough research, facts, and then the guidelines are not just coming from one party. It's from, I would say around the globe. So the members of the WC3 are from all over the world. Okay, so after that, I will talk about UDL versus inclusivity versus accessibility. Apa connection between the three? Next, once we have all this key information, then I would like to pull your thoughts back to some myth that we have regarding accessibility, and then tie everything together, plus from the key information to how do we dispel this accessibility myth. Okay, and then from there I can talk about the handbook very briefly, just to highlight that we have the 3 steps. Step 1 is the fundamental principles or guidelines that we can use in when we reach the second step, which is making our documents accessible. And then the third step is, once we have the knowledge of step 1 and 2, the step 3 is all about checking your own work. How do you do that? We do have we have the tools to do it. And so there are embedded tools. So use those tools to help you check your work. Okay? And so lepas tu, we will talk about, so we know all this, we know about all this key information. What do we do next? So we will talk about what is next from the perspective of the instructor. And then after that, we will tie it to how does it look like from the perspective of the institution itself. How do you move forward? And so I will give a couple of recommendations. And then I guess that's it. That's basically what I will be covering on, is it Thursday or Friday? It's my Thursday. Asunta, I think over to you. I don't, but
Am I in already?
yeah,
Ah,
can
yes.
I ask, since everybody is here, am I covering enough topics, or do you want me to remove anything? Any
No, no,
comments?
but no, I think it's important to cover everything because that gives a good overview and link to our handbook. Because
So, do
these
you
are
think
some
this
of the
is okay?
aspects. Yeah, I think this topic is good. But Dr. Norita, you may have to speak a bit louder because certain times, as you were talking, your voice became muffled a bit.
Okay. I think I will have to be at my office when I do this on Thursday. So right now I'm like at the corner of my room. So
I see.
yeah,
Okay.
lampu pun not very bright.
Ah,
So
yeah, never mind. But this
yeah.
is only a
And then
practice. Yeah.
what
But
one
now we can hear you clearly. Only when you were giving the talk, then maybe you were moving a bit far from the laptop, is it? So it didn't
right.
capture the voice.
Right. So I do want to kind of ask if because my PowerPoint to other video and other links in, they're macam interactive, so
Ah,
it looks like I can't use it here.
wait, let me ask Dr. Aliza. Dr. Aliza, she said she's got video and interactive links. Can she try it out here?
I don't
Ah.
think so, because I can only move uh, back back and
Oh,
back and forward.
oh, so what Dr. Aliza said, you need to give her the link so she will download it, and then when you want it, she can play it for you.
Oh dear.
That means
Okay.
it becomes like an interactive thing, you know. You said, okay, doctor, I've got a video, so Dr. Aliza, can you please play the video? Then she can play it. If
Okay.
you try to, she said it's difficult from the
Right.
StreamYard, this
Right.
one.
Right. So
But I think the video will be a good idea, Dr. Noriza, because it really captures the essence of what you're trying to say. People
okay.
can see as well as hear and watch. So I think it'll get the message across powerfully.
Dr. Noriza,
Yes.
that video you pass to me, so you just signal me to play the video.
Okay.
Maybe after you finish your slide, I play the video. Tapi
Okay.
video tu pass to me first lah.
Okay.
Bila you signal I terus tayang video tu.
Okay. And then lagi satu, can I comment on the thing that is looping at the bottom? Ilmu Khas International Academic Discourse Series Accessibility Matters. It's looping, right?
Ya, betul.
So I would recommend that dia jangan loop terlalu banyak,
Oh,
because we can never assume our audience. So sometimes the looping too can cause, kalau to the extreme end, of course ada
dia tak nak looping.
seizure kan. Tapi most people yang ada some kind of apa ni,
Disability.
uh,
Dia
ya
tak nak looping.
dia tak boleh looping tu, dia distraction tau.
Dia jadi distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kalau see, I am all about, if I want to teach the rest about accessibility, we might as well do it right, kan?
Ah,
Yeah. So
okay.
if kita nak ajar orang, but then kita sendiri pun buat
Tak practice
benda,
apa yang kita
not
ajar.
practicing it. So unless looping tu sekali je.
Okay,
Maybe
what if
once in the beginning, and then maybe towards the end satu kali lagi, then that one okay. Tapi kalau dia looping like that,
you just let it remain there and not loop,
Not moving.
not moving? Is it okay?
We have two choices, whether Oh, actually our title is very long. Kalau we make static, dia cannot occupy the space there. But if you request like that, I can use just the acronym je kot, Ikiads tu. I make it static. Maybe masa your presentation, I use that one, the static one. Boleh tak
Hmm,
macam tu?
tapi I think it's better untuk semua instead of just for me.
Static okay.
Yeah,
Okay, if you
because
have that reason, then I make it static. I buat Ikiads 3 sajalah. Bukan the full name.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the full information can be put right at the beginning. And so bila kita truly start the conversation, then I think it should be static. Because this
Okay, okay.
one, I heard from Aliza's speech just now that this is also for students. So students are attending
Okay,
it.
okay, okay.
So
Kita buat lagi satu
Yeah, our students is open to our students as well.
right. So therefore, lagilah kita tak boleh loop it.
Ah,
Yeah.
we didn't know about this, Dr. Noriza, about that looping,
Jadi
that it
besar
can
kan
be a
tu?
distraction.
Yeah, it is. It is. And now it is too big.
Dia jadi besar kan kalau dia duduk, sebab kami ni pakai yang free.
um,
Dia nampak besar kan. Ini
yeah.
static.
So yeah, sebab ni also untuk yang tak boleh fokus tu, nanti that becomes
It will disturb their concentration,
yeah,
right?
yes. You want them to focus on content, bukan anything else.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm being fussy,
No. But I think
but like I
what you're
said,
saying,
yeah.
okay, they are discussing now. But I rasa macam your long title boleh fit. I think your long title can fit. Okay, you see the ilmu khas bila dia come to the hujung, I rasa macam ngam-ngam saja. Kan?
Still too big.
It's still big, is it? Oh, when it's static, it seems to become bigger.
Can
Okay, if it is not good, then Dr. Norita, your suggestion will be don't put at all.
yes, except you can put it right at the beginning, because I this is important, but you know, is it important to be on every single habis?
Okay, understood. So dia kata, it is too big. It also can cause disturbance to some students. So dia kata, so she said letak masa beginning and then at the end. So masa the presentation tak payah.
Okay, Dr. Noriza, we can see the problem here. I think when you are presenting, I don't put any banner there. Boleh tak macam tu? If I put banner, dia jadi besar kan?
Right. No, what I'm saying is not just me. When everybody else is talking, I think it should be off.
So Norita, you're saying during our rector speech, director speech, your presentation, Aliza's
Everything,
presentation,
yes.
don't
Yeah.
have this.
I don't think so. Yeah. Lagi satu, Sunta,
Yeah.
notice the color
Ah.
and the color contrast.
Yeah. That is one of the things that we talk about in
that
the
is,
intro.
yes.
Okay, so
So it's better to have it white with black.
I think kalau nak taruh juga, it has to kind of be toned down a little bit
All right.
because contrast to that color, I don't think it is accessible.
Okay. So the warna of the background yang biru,
Mhm.
kena cari lagi.
Cari lagi
Kena
eh.
macam dia betul-betul
Okey, ni
kontras.
macam ni.
If this one, is it accessible, Dr. Noriza?
Yeah, color contrast okay, tapi
Too crowded
Is it-
with words.
yes, too big.
So you see the color contrast is okay, tapi information banyak sangat crowded.
Crowded,
So,
yeah. What this one?
It's too big.
this is too big.
Yalah.
Yeah.
Sebab kita pakai yang free kan, dia limited
Tak
sikit
boleh
dia
edit
punya
dia.
pilihan adjustment tu.
Yeah, because it's free, we have limited this one. But this one will not be shown during throughout. So probably only when I'm speaking, the moderator, my moderator, it won't have the slide.
Okay.
Dr. Aliza, can you check? Just moderator myself, Hanafi, and the one at the bottom. Yeah.
Tak nak benda ni eh?
So tak ada the slide.
Oh, tak ada slide. Okey,
Yeah,
sekejap ya.
yeah, that is so
Ah.
much better.
All right. So if it's just me and the sign language person with that title at the bottom, we just check is okay or not.
Nak
And
tak
that,
saya nak tak?
Kita letak Hanafi, and then kita letak the title Ikiads dan saya. If like this, is this okay, Dr. Noriza? Only when the moderator, I'm not giving any content, I'm just introducing and it's not moving. So if we have it like that, is it all right?
I guess we have no choice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, because they will have to depend on the handbook instead of this video, right?
Yes. So I
Okay.
think this one, so Dr. Aliza, this one only appears masa I on top. When all the important speeches and then the two presentation don't want it to appear. Tak ada distraction. Point noted. Even this we didn't realize, Dr. Noriza. Thank you so much.
No problem.
That's why Dr. Aliza also say, until you pointed out, we didn't realize.
Yeah.
Although we have done the handbook.
Yeah. Some people boleh become nauseous, because of the loop.
Okay.
Some physical, some cognitive. So
The launch. The launch of the handbook will be in the video. Shazwitan, but when we play the video, in the beginning we have the video copyright and all that. That is okay for them, is it?
uh,
Also not so.
the video, well, I guess we
Because we are also doing the launch, the video montage and the launch of the book
right.
through
So
a video.
right. So after that, you will this will be uploaded to YouTube, right?
Yes.
And so I would recommend that the person who does the uploading
All right.
can add a description sikit. The video is playing what? So you you can
Written description, right? Okay.
description of the what you're showing.
Dr. Noriza, now you look at the little caption at the bottom. Is this okay or still too wordy? It's still wordy, is it? Should we just use the acronym Ikiads then with the, don't have the full, this one?
I guess okay go.
Okay. Which one is better, Dr. Noriza? You help us to choose.
This one is too big, so I guess the other one is better.
This one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the other one is too big, she said. So this one. So maybe we can remove the word Ikiads. No, but Ikiads is our, acronym, and we all mention it as Ikiads. So it's important to have it there. Okay. Dr. Zaira, you heard what she said about the video montage? We need to give description of the video. Okay, we'll take in that into note. The video is not ready yet, so once it's ready, Dr. Zaira will send it to you for to give us more suggestion on how to make it more accessible, friendly. Okay.
Is the student who's doing the
The student who is doing the video is a visually impaired person himself.
okay? So maybe we can get his opinion on that.
Okay.
What
All
does
right.
he think is needed for his screen reader?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So
Okay.
instead of kita fikir whatever,
Ah,
coming from him is more legitimate.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I can't really say because screen reader kat sini pun lain, so I
Ah,
don't know how um the different tools yang available that he's using versus what
ah,
I'm using. Yeah, so I
okay.
mean, yeah,
Mm. Is this better, Dr. Noriza? The little caption at the bottom?
so much better.
So much better. Okay, so we'll stick to this. We got the theme from your title actually. Accessibility matters.
But well, it does matter.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks. Anything else? Just the video she'll send to you to play. Do you want to try sending the video to Dr. Aliza Anand to play?
I don't really have the link right now. So
Okay.
if you
She don't have the link now. Okay. So it's okay. Maybe on that day when it's ready, then we can meet a bit earlier before 9 o'clock to try it out.
mm, okay, yeah, that sounds like a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Maybe we meet Dr. Aliza on Friday. Kalau kita meet her around 8:30 boleh. Kita testing the download of the video and all. 8:15. Okay. She said Malaysian time 8:15. So that when you give her the link, she can download and then test playing it. So 8:15 sounds good, Dr.
Yep,
Noriza.
yep. So 8:15 Malaysia is my that 8:15. That's my 7:15, right?
7:15. 7:15 for you.
10:15.
Oh, Dr. Aliza said Dr. Zara will call you to give you a reminder.
Yes, please do.
Dr. Aliza is asking how long will your video be? How many minutes?
Oh, it's less. Well, because I am deciding on which one to use, but
Ah,
whatever it is,
because
it's not long.
Dr. Noriza, you have about 25 minutes for your speech.
Oh, lamanya.
Yeah,
What am
because
I
yours
gonna
is
talk
the
about?
main thing. So that's why we say, how come Dr. Zara told you 10 minutes? You have 25 minutes max. So it doesn't matter if the video takes a bit more time because 25 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. 10 MG. Okay, Dr. Aliza says because ours is a free StreamYard, the video can only play 10 MD. 10 MD, megabytes, 10 megabytes MB.
Wah, very sikit.
Small gig.
Yeah.
Huh? She hasn't decided ada dua di antara satu, she's not sure. Ah. Ah, so Dr. Aliza said she will either you convert or she can convert to MP4. MP4 she says is lighter.
Maybe she can convert it for me.
She
Yeah.
can convert it for you. Dr. Noriza, thank you so much. Actually, it is only you and Dr. Zara who actually brought the handbook together. I,
No,
I
it's
don't know how we
everybody.
can thank you enough for creating that awareness for us. So I'm so glad that I only contributed one small drop into the book, but that book is going to be so valuable for our students as well as lecturers. And
You,
this creating awareness is so good. And then
so
we are
the
also happy that you're going to be bilingual, so it will reach out to more audience.
oh kena cakap
In
my
between,
Malay
in
sudah
between, just
berkarat. So I will try to